Lone Minstrel cautions that one path down the cliffs is rather treacherous. Such is life. The wagon has hit a snag. Descending the black crags, its wheel is stuck. Jody is not pleased. First, that blasted little bird. Now, this. Though you lack Jody's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May this Sandalwood be worth all the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward down the jagged slopes toward Waking Wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is the best. Alright, Flamberg. Land on the northern plateau over Waking Wood, packed with seething fissures. Sir Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. Land to the east of Waking Wood, riddled with black crags. Pamitha says she can procure a talisman here. Well, I have to go with that one, don't I? Like, I'd love to go with Gilman's path, but a talisman is like an objectively better reward, isn't it? I don't know what it is, so, you know, we'll find out if it was worth it or not. The money might have ended up being better in the long run. But just a free talisman, dude. Having gone the route Pamitha recommended, she directs you towards a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down, you know. But just the same, we learn to flit around a little bit. Just watch. Pamitha swoops up a nearby rock and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we highway remnants stash away such things for such occasions. After blocking airborne adversaries, the bearer briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Nice. And what's his value? 45 gold? Yeah, you know. You gotta take the talisman, right? I like how this is just about to transition from lava to forest. Having passed beyond the black crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Waking Wood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye. He was to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide, as always. The rights beckon, and the rights take precedent above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then, let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The Lone Minstrel notes two possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Unknown area. Tremendous. Small clearing east of the Glade of Lieu. The Lone Minstrel says his client Sandalwood studied the rites here. So client once resided here. Let's go for the grandest trees in all of Waking Wood. Sandalwood has led a long life, compared with any of you at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you find no trace of Sandalwood, and without him there to guide you, you remain quite lost. The woods seem to have encroached, there is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Well, fuck. The imp Tzone seems to wish to go toward this location. Faye seems drawn to this location. We're going with Tzone, dude. Under thicket it is. The woods are so disorientating at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. My vocations. The Beyonder seeks Jody. Alright. I request a scribe trial. Yes, Jody. Equipping Jody with the talisman from your car. Oh, okay, yeah, you should probably do that, I guess. Here, you can have this Titan Tooth. How about that? Let's go. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jody. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jody appears in heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Demons such as Jody are slow to move in the rites, but have huge auras and inflict heavy pyre damage. I don't like the slow boys very much. What is the meaning of this? Reader, where are the others? The apparition, Sandra, appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders, no. State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Old and slow. How rude. Alright. Alright, good start, good start, good start. Tremendous. Excellent. It's going well so far. I did just try to bum rush it rather than doing anything even remotely sensible. Alright, excellent. Yes. This is going well. This is what you get when you don't use one of the characters for, like, the entire fucking journey. It's okay, you know, maybe we'll get out in time. Oh, wow, what a maneuver. Oh my god, I got outplayed very hard. Jesus Christ. No invulnerability, please. You coming? Ha! Okay, there we go. You fling, like, get it out of my hands for a second. It's okay, it's fine. Got him! Alright, sick. Jump. Ugh. Alright. No. Yeah, get stunned. Oh god, please. Oh, I hate the slow characters, dude. Get me in! Get me in! Oh! This is quite cumbersome for me. Come on. Go for it. Thank you. We in there. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, thank god. Thank you, I guess. Oh-ho. Okay. Oh, please. Oh, my God. What a time to be alive. Holy shit. Got there in the end. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I am never satisfied, Demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Sandra's disciple. Got an achievement. Great. So, what's the reward? That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? Jody casts her aura farther and faster than usual, plus 15%. That's pretty good. Sandra's second blade managed to graze her target's face, twisted as it was, with sorrow, not with rage. Alright. Great. Job's done. Investigate the surroundings. You find nothing of interest while sifting through the tall brush of the underthicket. But then... What is it, Tzone? Scrackery? Tzone seems to have found a clue to the whereabouts of the lone minstrel's client. The little imp brings you a strip of bark. It does not seem unusual at first, until you notice a message carved onto the inside. A sturdy strip of bark, on it is written, "Come to Cinder Route, S." Great. So, it's some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinder Route? A hushed clearing south of the Glade of Lieu. Grounds well-traveled by saps knowledgeable in the rites. It is due northwest. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone, rest up. Big day coming up. My vocations, mentor companion. I would like to mentor... It makes most sense to do Pamitha, doesn't it? Because she doesn't have any things yet. Fine then, let's chat together for a spell. Pamitha gains a somewhat stronger grasp of how better to pass the celestial orb through the strength of will and trust in one's triumvirate rather than through dexterity alone. She nods in understanding. Great. Oh god, Discord beep. Whoa. Fuck, come stop that. No sir, do not disturb. Tremendous. Well, Tamitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. Everything's still recording after I did that. I've had some bad experiences. Yes, it is. Excellent. Alright, what we got? So first off, Wings of the Matriarch writes swiftness and mobility. While Triesta Tithys led her people to the mountains, they began to train themselves in ways to survive. High Wing, aggressive capabilities. The High Wing were nearly destroyed after Saint Terrestria left them. Those who remained grew strong. For 5 seconds after banishing an adversary, Pamitha moves 35 faster. Okay, that's cool. While casting her aura, Pamitha can trigger an aura burst that banishes nearby adversaries. If Pamitha is banished while Winged Fury's effect is active, she returns twice as quickly. Pamitha can permanently gains +4 quickness, presence, and hope. Alright, so like to everything, essentially. Nice. While flying, move faster. Dash rapidly. Can use her dash ability in rapid succession and for less stamina. After saluting, Pamitha instantly switches places with her nearest ally. Gains +8 quickness, making her move. I'd rather have +8 quickness than +4 to a bunch of things, so we'll go for that. You know that we all can feel your guidance when we have the orb, don't you, reader, darling? Yes, thank you. Thank you for your input. No one to talk to? Fine. Continue the journey, I guess. Cinder Route. You have reason to suspect the informant Sandalwood may have come through here. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinder Route, but once again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area yields nothing. Then, something startles the little imp Tzone. Scrah. Tzone seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something or someone. A tall figure strides from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges towards him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Sandalwood. Nice. Hail, Tzone, but you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately with great pleasure. Tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition, having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. I was wondering, I wonder if he's gonna join, because I was looking at the box art and I was like, who is that with the mask that's, like, thinking? Because he doesn't look like anybody that we know. Maybe it's this guy. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Volfred Sandalwood. It's been too long, Volfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tarik. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my boy, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You are welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all of this. I insist on staying. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir. I'm Hedwyn. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you, and also to this reader. Not just a reader, he is our friend. My friend. He is not disposable. We made him a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volfred smirks at this. Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to go to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tarik. Aye, Volfred, sir. Come, let us have a chat. Of course, sir. Volfred strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Welcome him aboard. Alright. Seems like an asshole, but, you know. Your wagon cuts a clearing to arrive at the Glade of Lieu, where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Can we chat? Yeah, we also reveal the page, the demon. What's your trinket? Is your trinket here? I guess your trinket's technically the book, isn't it, really? Yeah. As you approach Volfred's Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he and yours. He studies you in silence for a time. Tarik, if you have a moment. Aye, Volfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem him worthy, by your estimation. The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Volfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that his achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet he and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tarik. What does little Tzone think of him, I wonder? Tzone indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. Thanks, buddy. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't oft-spoken by these two, my boy. Nevertheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us, Tarik and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Is this his? A limbless, cold-blooded creature. No. That's hers. Yeah. Hold on, I forgot to harass them earlier when I came through, so, you know, as is tradition. That's my favorite one. He just looks so upset. Hey, come on, give us another. Yeah. What's this? Hold on. Damn. No interactions. What we got in the store? Oh, hey, you guys, I guess I didn't get the word out about this new franchise we opened here just now, so I'll give you a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. Alright, what we got? Right light. Once per right, if the bearer's pyre is extinguished, it is said restored by 5. Well, that's cool and all. Hey, you want this piece of bark, dude? Nice. I'll take the Stardust. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Yeah. Commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Lieu. Now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time. But then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness, by the roots of Lou Scalorian, it would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Oh my. Much better. H. Manly Tinderstuff at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity. We soon shall stand against you in the rights. For now, I'm just whiling away the time making small talk. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Valfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstuff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well... Beneath her mask, Jody stares back at him in silence. You suspect Valfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now, how very rude indeed. Well, fine. Ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn. What do you think the H stands for? Huge man? It's gotta be Hugh Manly, hasn't it? Yeah.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now at the Glade of Lieu, I have to say...
It's 2 syllables, it doesn't warrant that much pronunciation.
There are those, such as your adversaries called
I say 2 syllables? 2 letters.
Who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
Yeah. I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them even if I tried. You might do better to beware of them. When Jody continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return onto my proper station in the Commonwealth.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Well, Gilman, obviously. Oh, you're right, I should equip him with a trinket, shouldn't I? Hold on. What do you got? 2 quickness? Yeah, we'll put that on Gilman. Gilman. Have a present. Here you go.
Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman, Tzone, obviously.
Tzone.
And so now, you know, we got choices. I'm a fan of Rookie still. Tamitha's cool and all.
Rookie. The choice is cast.
Let's shut this guy up already. Are you quite ready, finally, oh Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now come along, let us give the stars a show. Oh. May I present to you Humboldt Manly Jr. Manly sapling, which not only has a name, but bears a similar posture and likeness to him. Why, he is every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tinderstuff line shall have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. This knight does not know about you, good Tzone, but he is quite finished listening to that sap's idle blather. Tzone is in full agreement with this course of action and is eager to make Manly shut up for a while. I like how they're able to, identify the people that they are on the field with. That's very nice. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen, The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well. Okay, so he's a minion master, which is
Manly and his
weird.
offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, breeder. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself.
That was that's
Manly's out of luck for now. The Nightwings assert themselves thusly.
It's a little inconvenient. I've only got one guy that's got a line, so that might be a problem. Oh ho, what's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Alright.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate.
Ah,
Perhaps
that was a
such
very
wealth
optimistic
ought
attempt.
to be reserved instead for you.
Oh fuck!
Flame.
Oh,
Righteous
Jesus
fire.
Christ. Didn't deserve that. Oh dear, the woods are closing in, uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much the sooner. Ooh. Alright, yep. Easy, just slipped right by him. Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded over here? Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents your being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. Third of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Wise of the Philosopher. He is said to have fathomed every thought, and his wisdom flows through the river of his name. So cease with all your scurrying about with that damned orb, and let me handle this.
Now toward their flames.
You gonna do something there, buddy? Oh fuck! Oh Jesus, so close! God damn, I missed it.
My word.
Easy.
As per the sacred law.
The thing is with having all these quick boys is it does take longer to win. Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all of these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. Yeah, we're running out of space pretty fast.
Good.
Good. That was very optimistic of me, can't deny.
How sad for Manly.
Okay, that's fair. Hey, hey. Oh god.
Shame.
Could've just touched him, but you know. Aha, sucker. Verily. He's not gonna say anything this time? Oh my god, it's like fucking Christmas morning.
Vampire sputters.
That's the trick. Once they start channeling, that's your time to go. Ah, body. Touch. Oh fuck.
Unexpected.
That's okay. Gilman won't let these villains in. He has let these villains in. 69 Pyre, though, so all actually a cunning setup. Ah, fuck. I thought I could skirt by it, but no. Uh-huh.
And it is done. Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail. They
Yeah.
brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
What a party.
The rite is done.
Tzone is fired up at having prevailed against Manly in the chastity. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, 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 very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we had something going here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decided to spit in my face. Fine. We'll have to see whether or all your rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
He's almost there.
Until the stars align.
That was well done, my boy. I am beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course. Great job, team. We're the best. Undefeated. After overcoming the chastity and the rite, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate for the next part of our plan. Go have your reader there consult the stars, see where they will take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Oh, did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Volfred mentioned. I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exile. That's the only plan, as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Volfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave it to you. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Seek now your destination. This is a big boy. The golden star shines bright over the highest mountain in all of the dark side. Downside, dark side. So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north, where looms Mount Alodiel. Alodiel? And at the very top of the Fall of Solium. The sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first conceived. Ah, so this must be the end for basketball season. Whether its summit is the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. According to the stars, the next the temple at the highest point in the downside exists to honor the 8 scribes. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Volfred, sir, how did you know? Volfred smiles back at you, but you sense his thoughts as though he is directing them at you.
Can read, my boy.
He just said that.
Forbidden though the words may be.
He turns back to Hedwyn. Your reader's skills, while rare, are not unique, but as I said, I'll let him do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest, and for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. No one to talk to? Oh, we never read the page in the book, did we? Inspect. Emperor Myrrh, scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor, then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Haoub, proved of little help against the Sisters of the Ark, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. Continue your journey.